Thank you, Ezekiel Elliott. Man, does time really fly. So many great memories. It's so crazy and sad that this time has really come. Us Cowboys fans, we knew this time was coming. And these last two games this last year, I was wearing Zeke's jersey because like, this might be the last year. But man, it's still crazy to think about. I still remember clearly where I was when we drafted him. I was in the 7th grade, at a baseball game on the day of the draft, and I was walking back to the cars after the game. And I hear someone behind me, they drafted Ezekiel Elliott. And little old me is like, yeah! I was so pumped. He was really one of the first college players that was a star and a stud, and that I really knew get drafted to the Cowboys. There was so much hype around him, and he did not disappoint. His rookie year was unbelievable. 2016 was one of the best years for me being a Cowboys fan. To be a Cowboys fan, one of the best years. For the first time in my life, like during middle school and stuff, I could walk into school and say, my team's the shit. You know, I was so excited about that. The first time I could ever do that. 2014, yeah, maybe a little. But other than that, Cowboys always sucked, and I was always getting made fun of, right? And that was the first year. I was so pumped. And Zeke was a main reason behind that. Him and Dak really rejuvenated a whole fan base and franchise after coming off such an ugly 2015 season and then Romo's injury. I was at the preseason game in Seattle, his first NFL experience, you could say, I guess, game-wise. I was in the nosebleeds, barely could see, just hearing the Seahawk chant over and over again. My binoculars trying to scout him out, and boom, just lights up Cam Chancellor on it might have been his first run or second, I can't remember. He lit him up, and it pissed Cam Chancellor off. The next time Zeke got the ball, Cam was flying to light him up. Boom, again, he just spins off him. I just remember saying, oh my God. I mean, Cam Chancellor, I don't like the Seahawks. You know, I'm in Washington. I do not like the Seahawks. But Cam Chancellor, I always respected Cam Chancellor. He was one of my favorite players on the Seahawks. Because just how hard he hit, and seeing Zeke match that in a preseason game, first game ever, was just, all right, let's go. And man, was that not foreshadowing his whole career? It was just a moment. It was just a moment. I mean, he has to have one of the best rookie running back years ever. Him behind that Cowboys offensive line at that time, whew, he was just straight up such a beast. Such a beast. So many great moments in the rookie year. The Steelers game with the screenplay and then the game winner. To this day, that is still one of my favorite Cowboys games ever. The Bengals game where he just absolutely torched them. The Chicago game, him hurdling that defender, and the whole year, that whole rookie year, and 3 years after that, you know, his hurdling was unbelievable. Just the speed, the burst, and the athleticism that he had was just unmatched. And like I said, in his early years, he really gave a lot of explosive plays and long runs. In his later years, his blocking and just converting on third downs that we really needed, like the Vikings game, it was just, he was so vital. He was just a staple point for the Cowboys for a lot of years. Him leaving really reminds me, or is really on that level of DeMarcus Ware leaving when he left, Jason Witten, Romo, Dez. I mean, all of those guys were huge contributors for the Cowboys for years, and faces of the franchise. And that is exactly what Zeke was. Zeke was just a warrior. It's so hard for running backs. They do not have a long time career. They get beat up. They really have to show out in their early years and get their money while they can. And that's exactly what Zeke did. He earned it. A lot of people argue about, oh, it was dumb giving him that much money, yada yada. At the end of the day, Zeke was so vital for the Cowboys. So vital. And he earned that contract. Earned it. Simple. And yes, his production did dip in his later years, but he was still just as vital. Like I talked about, his blocking. He just made key plays when the Cowboys needed him. He just did. His whole locker room feel, I mean, you look at from the outside in, like from looking in from the outside as a fan standpoint or perspective, you can totally see the impact he had on the locker room and just the love that the teammates had for him. Overall, that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to make a quick video, you know, a quick just thank you to Zeke and give some of my highlight moments and stuff and why I really enjoyed him as a Cowboys player. And it's been awesome seeing the love that the Cowboys fans have been sending him on Twitter and on social media and stuff these past couple days. It's been awesome to see. He deserves that. And I really hope he cherishes that moment this last season where Cowboys were on the goal line and the whole crowd was yelling, Zeke! I mean, that was such an awesome moment. I wish him the best and success. Other teams that he'll be playing for in the future and outside of football in his future career path. Nothing but the best. I wish him nothing but the best and the success. And if he does go to another team, it's going to be weird. I don't know what team it will be, but it's going to be weird seeing him without a star on his helmet. It's just going to be crazy. Almost like seeing Dez with that Ravens helmet. You know, it's just weird. If you made it this far, thank you. I appreciate it. It was a short video, so maybe you did. Comment down below. What was your favorite Zeke moments? I'm interested to hear just plays or whatever, or just memories you have with your family members watching them play and stuff like that. I mean, there were so many great memories. And my top one has got to be the rookie year, 2016, just that year, you know, going into school. You know, finally the Cowboys were good. That was awesome, which made it so disappointing when they lost. But that's pretty much it for me. Thanks for watching. Peace.